I have my tape on the back of the frame, and then what I also did is I am going to mat my dragonfly. So you can see I have the tape on the back. So what I do is I put my mat right into here. I drew a pencil line here, a pencil line there, and that should be good to slide in, and we'll test that before we mat it. So I'm just going to cut this. And we are also going to put a little piece of ribbon so that they know that so people know that it comes out. And I purposely took the tape and put it back a little bit from the edges so that this could easily slide in like that. And, ooh, I think I'm crooked there, but let me just see if I can. Just a minute amount. All right, so now let's take this, and I'm going to put this all the way to the top of that because I want to be sure that we can see that all the way through to the top where the ribbon's going to be. So I'm going to cut this probably right here, and then let's pull this up just a little bit. I really want this dragonfly as much as possible of it, and it'll hit probably right there on the side. So I'm going to cut right here. And this is how I do my measuring most of the time. So for me, I often find that, I might make it a little bit, it might be off just a little bit, but I make my pencil mark and then I go to the inside of the pencil mark, and so I'm hoping that that gives me my 1/16 of an inch, or on both sides, or my 1/8 of an inch. And where did I make that mark? That's the only thing. I lose my pencil marks. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, it is right there. That was a pencil. Looked like it was more of the paper. So we put that to the outside so that we cut the pencil mark off. Make sure this is as straight as possible. And again, you never get rid of these strips. These can make beautiful additions onto cards or other items. I don't necessarily keep white, like the cardstock strips like that, but I do keep pretty much any of the pattern paper strips until I'm all done. And then once I'm done and I know that there's nothing else I can do with it, well, actually, maybe I will do that. I'll just put it on there like that. What do you think? You said good? Okay. We're cooking with gas now. So when I was doing the inside of the book earlier today, or matting that, I also cut some of the ribbon off that was too long on the inside. So what I've got is a piece of smaller ribbon that I can use for the front of the book, or for this card. And I will put it right in between the pattern paper and the solid paper. Now, on the first book, let me show you. On this first book, when I put this ribbon in here, I actually thought about it as an afterthought. So I did put it just on the back, but I just put one of the ephemera cards so that you just didn't see the edge of the, you can always do that too. Just find something, just look for another way to make it work. So I am going to, got this little trash bin here. I think I'm going to take my little piece of blue ribbon, nice leftovers, and I'm also going to, I'll take this to the edge here, and this is, not good at counting backwards at night. So this is 5.5, so 2 3/4 would be our halfway point. So I'm going to take my score tape and I'm going to put one piece there, get another piece ready. So I'm going to be starting on a small project with my leftover pieces of paper, but I don't have a lot. So I'm going to do something with the Christmas paper, and then or with some of this paper as well. Is there anything that you particularly would like to see something? I was thinking about doing a couple different things. One is cards is one thing I was thinking about. The other thing I was thinking about is I made, past couple of years, I have made some mini album ornaments to document the year. So see, this is how this is going to go on here. And that'll be all covered up, but it should, and I guess I should check it, maybe makes sense. So it fits in there like that, and you can see you can pull that out there. And let's just make sure it really does fit. Yep, you just have that little piece sticking out over there. Beautiful, you know, and you can, one of the things that I thought about too is that if you wanted to leave this, you don't have to put a picture on it, but you can put the picture on the back of this here, so you can interchange it to what you want to see at what time. Sometimes you might want the picture, and sometimes, you know, you want the pattern paper. I just thought of something terrible. So maybe it's a picture of your mother-in-law on the front of, or on the back of here, and when she comes over, you turn it over so she can see herself on it. And then when she leaves, you can put the dragonfly back. Yes, I know that was a terrible thing to say, but I've heard people do that with gifts and things like that. Now, how did I get that off? That is off center. I think I did that on my other book too. I thought I was being just right on center, and I wasn't. So I'm not going to put any tag on the back of this one because I have nothing to cover up, but we are going to go ahead and get our frame put onto our book and finish that up. So I may end up leaving the rest of the book or the back of the book to tomorrow, and I literally mean I would do it tomorrow for sure, only because I'm afraid that with our internet connection up here, that uploading, I'm going to try to get this on tonight, that uploading would not be too good if it's too long. So There we go, I think that's good. It's a little bit off. But the other thing that I was going to tell you about when you're putting the, your tape on there is that I've done this so many times, I've just put it all the way around and I forget that I need to leave that open for our card. So make sure that you keep yourself aware of that and that you put your, you leave the top of that open. So as much as I don't want to do this because I wanted to finish this tonight, I am just going to wait and I'll get everything ready for tomorrow, and it'll be a short another video, but this will upload a lot better and a lot faster. So we're going to do the back tomorrow, and we're also going to do the flowers, and I'll show you what I do when I go through and do the flowers, and then we are done. We are absolutely done. So, oh, you know what? And then tomorrow we can also put those on. Take a look at how those look on our book as well. So there's just a couple little things to finish up, and I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you like it, and I'm sorry for such a delay. I apologize. And I have to tell you, I absolutely am loving this paper. I wish that there was more of it out, but Blue Fern does such a great job with the patterns on their paper, so you can find a lot of similar type of paper for you to be able to show off the patterns and colors and everything. So remember that Country Craft Creations is the one that I got the Blue Fern paper from, and the guest design team Vintage Christmas was my project for that. And I'm going to finish off with my Vintage Christmas project, and I have also a stamp that I got, and I'm going to use that for a Christmas card. So I'm going to look at doing that in my next project video. So I'll come back tomorrow, I promise. I'm going to do it tomorrow and put it up tomorrow, and then we'll be all done. So thanks so very much, everybody. Have a great night.